Hello everyone, how are you today? Okay, welcome back to FUTU session with me, Novi, as a host. FUTU session is an English-speaking podcast initiated by FUTS Indonesia Changemakers. And then, as usual, everyone, I'm not here for today's session. Welcome back again to FUTU session. It's been several, maybe weeks or maybe several months. And then here or today, I will have a guest, and then the guest is already here, and then she is Kak Dita. Hello, Kak Dita.
Hi, Novi and all.
How are you today, Kak Dita?
I'm good. Just a little bit tired, but everything is good.
Everything is good, yeah? Everything is
Yeah.
handled, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I would like to say thank you so much, Kadita, for being here. And even though you have got a lot of activities there. Okay, by the way, everyone, so here is in Indonesia is in evening, but there it's in the morning, right, Kadita?
Yes. It's 8 a.m. in the
Yeah,
morning.
okay. Wow. Okay. So everyone, just for your information, so Kadita is right now in the US, and what is she doing? Okay. Maybe let's ask her when during the presentations or the introduction. Okay. So Kadita, this is the first time I meet you. It's like, personally, not personally,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. And
Mhm.
I have very glad to know you uh, being here as a Votes Indonesia Changemaker family. And then Kadita, in this photo session, thank you so much. And as usual, we will talk about the development of self-development or self-growth in this photo session, Kadita. Okay, well done. Without further ado, maybe I'm very curious, not only me, but also the audience are very curious about you. Who are you? And then are you the girl or are you the woman behind behind Votes Indonesia Changemaker directors, or are you just any other participants? Okay,
Mhm.
so without further ado, Kadita, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Novi. It's really a pleasure for me to be here. So, everyone, my name is Pradita Agustina. You may call me just Dita. I am currently working as a civil servant in the Ministry of Finance. And just like what Novi has said before, I am currently doing my fellowship. Actually, it's like a YSEALI fellowship in the US, and I'm currently residing in Boston for until the next 3 weeks. And in FODS, I am currently being the advisor. So I have been joining FODS since 2020, since September, since this month actually. So it's like my 3 years anniversary in FODS. And as time goes by, I have been developing my role in FODS, and I have been joining and helping folks in developing, especially as by becoming the advisor. So yeah, I think that's all about me.
Okay, thank you so much, Kadita, for a brief introductions. And I thought that you are director, but it turns out that you are a advisor, right? Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
you are advisor with, if I'm not mistaken, there are some of the votes in
Kagifrina.
Indonesia Changemaker members. Yes, sorry.
Yeah, it's with Kagifrina. So there are two
Yeah,
advisors, uh, which are
yeah,
me and my
Kagivrin is also the
colleague.
advisor, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
well done. So everyone, it's quite meaningful introductions, and also I have got a lot of questions, but maybe I need to keep it silent first for the questions because I'm very curious about what is or what Kadita is doing. Yeah. Okay, Kadita, right now you are a civil servant in the
Mm-hmm.
Ministry of Finance, and then
Right?
right now currently you are residing in Boston to do the to join the fellowship from YSEALI program.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then Kadita, since when? Oh, so you joined Vote since 2020, as you told before, and
Mm-hmm.
then it's been like third anniversary for you.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, is it? I mean, do you feel? I mean, what kind of feeling that you feel during the advisor? But before that, guys, maybe I will give a floor to to Kadita to further discuss about how Kadita develops herself, and then until becomes the advisor, or maybe
Uh,
the another role in
mhm,
Kadita's workplace. Okay,
mhm,
Kadita.
mhm. Okay. So if we are talking about my self-development journey, it is a quiet, long journey. So the very first time I started my journey was in my high school, I suppose. It's like, so the thing is, since I was a child, I have been a very shy child. It's like, I've it's not easy for me to talk with people. I feel afraid all the time to meet people. So it's been really hard for me. But the very first time I started to try to develop myself is when I was in high school. So at that time, I was thinking about, okay, I think I need to do something about this. I think I want to do something different, and I want to be a different kind of person. So back then, when I was in high school, I started to join some kind of, we call it paskibra in SMA, right, in high school. So I joined that, and that was actually my turning point in life. So when I joined that community, paskibra, I feel like I am mentally, how do you call it, challenge. It's like that is the point where I get to be a different kind of person. That is the time when I was really challenged to be mentally strong. So it's like since then every other opportunity came to me. So when I became the member of the flag raisers community, I also offered to be the member of OSIS, the student board in SMA. And after that, when I was in my campus years, I joined BEM. And then after that, many letters, many stairs to different kind of me was opening. So it's like the very first thought of me wanted to become different kind of person has been opening me with so many opportunities. So, and up until now, I'm becoming the advisor of FUTU Indonesia. So it's like a very long journey if we want to talk about that.
Okay, wow. All right. That's quite interesting. Considering that when you were in high school, you were a bit like, shy person and also maybe introverted person. Like,
Really, yeah.
yeah,
Because
I
I
mean,
actually
uh,
the fact is that
yeah.
I have always been a very introverted person, but it's like I have been growing so much. So it's like
Mhm.
I believe introvert and extroversion is something that you cannot really change because it is sometimes a nature that we have. But at some points in life, I feel like I have been knowing how to deal with that. Because at some points, when you're becoming an introvert, it doesn't mean that you have to be calm and you have to stay silent all the time. Because at times, there will always be moment where you are pushed to do differently, right?
Yeah, sure,
Um,
sure, sure. Okay. So maybe when you were joining the flag racer community, that was your
mhm,
turning point then, yeah?
yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's move on to the next, what is that? The next sessions, which will be a lot of questions, not a lot. Oh, yeah. Maybe there are several questions that I would like to ask
Mhm,
to Kadita. The first thing first is how did you overcome from
mhm,
being shy and until you realize that okay, so this is my turning point to develop myself. Like maybe there
mhm,
is some sort of like what is that? Realizations. How do you come into realizations that that is your turning point to grow?
mhm. This is a quite long story as well. So my turning point to realize where I think I should change myself at some points is when I think I have a big dreams. It's like since I was a kid, I have always wanted to go to the United States actually. So it's like I want to continue my study
Oh,
there. Yeah. So, and what I realized is that when I was in high school, I don't have the capacity to do that. And I realized that I need to build the capacity and the skills to reach that point. So at that time, when I was in high school, I think I need some kind of uh, challenge for myself, community, or perhaps friends that can help me to go through that. So I joined that flag raisers community, and turns out it was my turning point because they really teach me how to be mentally strong. So Since then, I feel like, okay, so that is the very first time I realized that I am indeed a shy person. I am an introvert person, but at times, there are times that will require you to, to get out of that and to be a little bit more extrovert. So I can say that I am a total introvert right now. Up until now, I still I can say that I actually hate meeting many people because I my energy kind of drowned easily whenever I meet people. But I realized that I have been developing myself in terms of, okay, I know that in reaching my dreams, there will be moments that I will be required to speak to people. I will be required to show my confidence to people. I need to deal with people. I need to present myself in many ways. So that's why I can't keep being a shy person. So I have come to a realization that in reaching that dreams, there will be some kind of long roads, hardships, challenges. So I realized that I need to cope with that. I realized that with me being my shy self right now, it will not be enough to get there to that dreams of mine. So it's like, okay, let's try to overcome this. And as time goes by, I have been encountering so many learning opportunities like in FUTU Indonesia. And I have been really feeling grateful because I embrace that fears and I embrace that dreams that I once have.
Okay, wow, I'm so touching with what you are saying about your journey. It's actually quite it's actually quite challenging for you. Even though I do not, what is that? I do not feel it right away with myself, but based on your
So are you
story, it's
more
quite challenging.
extroverted person?
I am extroverted person, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because I cannot hold myself not to what is it, not to tell anything about my life to my best
Mm,
friend, of course, and to my family. So I need to like if I do not say anything, like I have something in mind and I do not tell it or I keep it. So I'm quite stressful. It's stressful,
mm.
not like stress, but okay, so my mood is quite challenged.
You're quite different then.
Yeah. Okay, but I think based on your story, it's not really that easy becoming you,
Mm,
like becoming you who are the introverted person, and then I can say that you are forced by the condition, by the situation, because you need to
mm,
mentally strong, and also you need have or you have a big dreams that you need to achieve then, yeah. Okay, wow. And also you join forwards and also you grow until right now become the advisor. It means a lot for your life. It changes. I can say that it changes
indeed.
your life, yeah.
Mm,
Since becoming an advisor is not that easy. I mean, it's not that easy. You need to join like the first step, which is being the partner, and the second step, which is being the vessel, internship, and so
mm,
forth, being an
indeed.
advisor. Yeah. Okay, so maybe we comes to an end. I'm very sad about that, but however, maybe from Kak Dita's story, Kak Dita, I can tell that several situations force you to be the strongest versions of you. Yeah. Okay. Maybe
Mm,
I would like to what is that? Give the floor again to Kadita how to, or maybe you can give some sort of like tips and trick for the person who are the same, for the person who is the same as you, like for example, introverted or maybe shy person, or even for the people or the person who wanted to grow or who wanted to develop themselves.
okay.
Okay, so maybe I would like to give a floor to Kadita for about okay 2 minutes. Okay,
Okay.
Kadita, the floor is yours.
So it's like how to become strong and how to keep developing ourselves. I might say that to become strong, you need the strength to do so. So it's like, it's actually an easy equation. If you want to walk, you need your food, you need your energy to do so. So my point is that when you want to develop yourself, when you want to overcome the challenges that you have, when you want to reach your dream, when you want to uh, let's say achieve anything that you want to, the very first time is make sure that you have the ammunition to reach that. And this ammunition actually can be the strength. It's like, for example, your own energy, because I really love the idea about managing energy. This is one of the curriculum that we add to FUTU Indonesia as well. Uh, the very first time to do that is by taking rest, especially when your journey is actually long and hard. You need to make sure
Mhm.
that you have the rest you need to reach there. And then the other ammunition could be the skill, because at times, especially when your dreams are big, especially when the thing that you want to achieve is something that seems impossible, it means that you need the capability, you need the skills to reach there. So it's like, what I usually do in developing my capability is by mapping what kind of capabilities, what kind of skills that I need to reach that point. So I will break it into a smaller goals. So it's like, for example, I want to go to the US. For example, for this program, and then I will break it down into like, oh, okay, I need this English skills, I need this professional background, I need this networking skills, for example, and then I will break it down into more attainable steps. So my key is that the very first one, make sure that you have the strengths, and the second one, break your steps into more attainable steps, and also make sure that you have the skills and capabilities to reach there. That's all.
Okay, well done. Wow. Okay, so you need to put your energy, yeah. So that is the
Mhm.
syllabus, or maybe something that that we also put in FOTS Indonesia Change Makers, yeah. And
Mhm.
also, what I can say is the first thing first is if you want to be strong, you need to have strength, right? Okay,
Yeah.
as you said before, yeah. Okay, to find the strengths, you need to put energy, take a break, and take a rest. Especially if the journey is long enough, yeah, to reach.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
and also the second one is I'm quite interesting for the mapping. I do really agree because sometimes, not always, I sometimes do the mapping. Like for example,
Mhm.
if I have got a lot
Mhm.
of what is that activities or maybe assignments or tasks, I also map what is that, what kind of the important activities, and I need to break it down into several small activities so that I can achieve from the smallest one, the next small, not from
Mhm.
the big one. Yeah. So that is the
Indeed.
importance of mapping. And also, I think in FOTS Indonesia Change Makers, we also learn about what is that priority metrics, right? Priority
Yeah.
metrics. Yes. Okay.
It is
That
actually the
is.
curriculum that I helped to develop back then, because if I'm not mistaken, in one of the program, like the facilitator training, you are trained
Mm,
to learn about the priority metrics, right? And also the energy
yeah.
management, if I'm not mistaken. So that is actually some of the curriculum that I helped to develop here.
Wow, okay.
Oh.
For your information, Skadita, priority metrics is always something that I need to put the most. Like for example, for any
Mhm.
activities, like I can make priority metrics in my laptop or maybe on my paper. So that helps me a lot. And also, what
Mhm.
is that? Energy, what is it, put our energy or energy management, yeah, energy
Yeah.
management is also something that I need to what is that, I needed to use, or I need to, what is that, implement in my daily activity, even though maybe some of the person are not really that what is that, are not really that suitable with that. Like for example,
Yeah.
if the person is quite ambitious, okay, so energy management is not really that effective. So energy
Mhm.
management is very effective. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Karita, for the time. And actually, I have still. I mean, I still want to talk with you, and for anything, and also especially for the 14 Indonesia change makers, but the time is not enough. So hopefully we can meet again someday, not virtually, but maybe face to face, because
Yeah, sure.
yeah, hopefully,
We
yeah,
can talk after
because
this.
yeah, actually, I'm not. What is that? I do not live in Jakarta, but I live in one of the city
Ah.
in West Java, so it's quite difficult for me to reach Jakarta if it's not on weekend. Yeah, and also a
Okay.
lot of some of the Forge Indonesia Changemakers activity, like at America, like with
Yeah,
Coach
or
Coach
in
Farid's
Bogor.
Yeah. Okay. And also katapa, Foods katapa or something like that. They do it in Jakarta, right? So it's quite difficult for me.
Mhm.
But hopefully, maybe Foods can celebrate another event. Okay. And then I have got the time, so we can keep in touch. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
hopefully.
All right. Thank you so much, Kadita. So I think that's enough, everyone. Um. So Kadita, I'm so sorry. So from what batch you are
Um,
into Foods?
I joined votes in batch 6 in 2020.
Okay, 2020 batch 6. Yeah, okay. Since then, you're very active in Folds Indonesia Change Makers, right?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Well, then, thank you, everyone. So, this is our session with Kadita, an advisor of Folds Indonesia Change Makers. And then don't forget, everyone, if you want to be the FUTU sessions speakers, you can do it. You can join with me, but don't forget to join Foods Indonesia Changemakers. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you and see you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Novi.
Thank you so much, Kadita.